Don't move, don't even breathe.
So what do we do now?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna let anything hurt you, I promise. Let me think about this. All we can do is just sit tight, wait for that supply chopper to come in and rescue us.
If the supply chopper comes in.
When did the last beacon go out?
It didn't.
Great. All right, looking a lot safer down here by the water's edge. I'm gonna find a place for us to hide. Why don't you forage around, see if you can find some dry wood. We'll make a fire, all right?
Major, any word?
Nothing, sir. Not even a beacon blip from the island.
That's not like Richardson. Not hearing from him spells one thing, trouble.
Agreed. Do we send a team in, see if something's gone wrong?
Now contact Admiral Nelson on the Conroy. His carrier is close to Isla Damas. Tell him to get a recon team in there as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me. I'm looking for a man named Stoddard. You know where I can find him?
Where he always is.
Jerry, I don't know if this is such a good idea. Are you sure we can trust this guy?
Oh, he's got a great rep. Word is he's a bit of a pirate. Come on, let's go talk to this guy. Hi. You, Captain Stoddard?
Oh, bless my soul, Mr. and Mrs. Newlywed. What can I do for you?
Heard you had a boat to charter.
A honeymoon cruise of the islands. Well, that just warms the cockles of my heart.
Not quite.
Fishing then? I picked a good time. The marlin are running out.
We were actually thinking about doing a little exploring.
I get it. You two, desert island, alone for a couple days? No problem. I know a couple of great places.
Actually, we had a rather specific island in mind.
Where would that be?
Isla Damas.
I never heard of it.
It's 5,000. Heard of it now?
What would you nice people want to go to Isla Damas for?
We have business there.
Nobody has business on Isla Damas.
We're with one planet.
Tree huggers?
Environmentalists.
Well, let me save you some time, Mr. and Mrs. One Planet. I'm not going to take you there, and nobody else will. It's military. Off limits.
Yeah, we know about the island, Captain. That's why we need to get out there.
Sorry. I could lose my license.
That money right there, that's half. You get the rest when you get back.
So, when would you nice people like to leave? You two plan on getting aboard anytime soon?
We're still waiting for the rest of our party.
Ted, over here.
Finally, we get to travel first class.
Only the best.
Come on, let's go. So, did you bring the gear?
Got it all.
Yeah, but I got the important stuff.
Great. But remember, this is serious business. Not a booze cruise.
What, we can't have a little fun while we're saving the world?
Okay. I just don't want anyone getting wasted. We got a job to do. It's Captain Stoddard up there. I'll help get your things stowed.
Captain Stoddard will help us get stowed. Gotcha. Let's go, sis.
Right behind you.
Miss Crescent, thanks again for coming.
Well, if I get the story you promised, I'll be thanking you.
You remember my friend Carrie?
How could I forget last season's hottest diva? I think you're the only reason my cameraman Dirk here wanted to come along.
You made my Tuesdays, Miss Evans.
Thanks, and it's Carrie.
Come on, let's get aboard.
Okay, people, we're shoving off. Get comfortable. It's going to take a little while to get there.
How long, Captain?
It's about a 3-hour tour.
Where have I heard that before? So how does a Hollywood starlet like you get involved in an operation like this?
Well, I met Jerry last summer at a fundraiser after my show went on hiatus. I believed in his cause and we fell in love.
Aw. I see, so you're not in this for free publicity or anything like that.
No, I'm not.
We almost there yet?
You tell me. You happen to see an island anywhere out there?
No.
Then we're not almost there. Let me ask you a question.
What's that?
That reporter you brought on board, I've seen her on TV. People like that don't come this far out for a joyride.
Your point is?
My point is, I want to know what you're planning on doing when we get to Isla Damas.
That's simple. Expose the truth.
That's it, Isla Damas.
Well, all right. Why stop here? Let's go ashore.
You see those breakers? They're full of hidden reefs. One wrong move, the ship goes right to the bottom.
So when do we go?
We anchor for the evening. Take the skiff at first light tomorrow morning.
You gotta be jacking me. We gotta wait here all night.
We leave right now, we won't get there till dark. How do you plan on navigating that island in the pitch black?
All right, Captain. Tomorrow morning, first light.
Hey, listen!
Yeah, helicopters.
Look, there they are.
They're army.
Ours?
Yeah, looks like it.
What are they doing way out here?
That's what we're here to find out.
Hours. Still no sign of the team or the house.
Command said it was about 3 clicks in from the beach.
Yeah, I know. We gotta be getting close. All right, let's keep moving.
This is weird, Major. There's no sign of life anywhere. I don't even hear crickets.
A bad feeling about this place. And the sooner we're out of here, the better.
Yes, sir. I'm with you on that.
All right. Marsden, go with Monroe. Check things out down that path.
Yes, sir.
Lerner, you and Patterson cut around the other side. Weeks, you're with me. Anybody sees anything, send up a flare.
Yes, sir.
Watch your asses.
Sir, did you hear that?
Yeah, we did. Stay sharp. Take it slow.
Yes, sir. Will do.
How was that?
Damn fine.
Patterson, Lerner, what's going on? Patterson, come in! Patterson! Morrison, you got eyes on them?
No, sir. What's happening?
Patterson, come in! Patterson!
What now, sir?
This way, let's go!
What the hell is that?
Something I want dead.
What's going on here, sir?
I don't know, but we're getting the hell out of here right now. Once you get on the horn, call that chopper and tell them we need immediate evac.
What is that?
Sounds like Mama.
So this is Isla Damas.
No, it's the Jersey Shore.
So where do you guys think those helicopters landed last night?
Probably dropped supplies in from the States. I don't think they could even land in this terrain.
If this is a military installation, where's the guards? Where's the security?
Well, I sure hope you've done your homework, gentlemen. I'd hate to have come all the way out here just to find a satellite tracking outpost with a couple of buck privates.
No, my sources say it's true. They're operating under a code name, Carnivore. I'll find it, you film it. Together, we'll put an end to it.
Big victory for one planet. Bigger ratings for you. Right, Miss Crescent?
I hope so. Dirk, get out the digicam. I want to get a little color for the opening.
Right.
Jerry, are you sure we're doing the right thing? I mean, those helicopters we saw yesterday were military. Maybe they don't want us here.
Of course they don't. They're operating outside their charter. But baby, if I didn't think I was doing the right thing, we wouldn't be here at all.
Well, I don't want to get arrested or end up in jail or anything.
Dollface, you should have thought about that before you got on the boat.
Look, Carrie, the people doing the experiments on this island are the ones going to jail, not us. And once we expose them, not only are we doing a good thing, we'll be famous. You'll be famous.
I didn't come here to help my career. I came here to help you.
I know, honey. But don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine.
So how do I look?
Phenomenal. Take a couple of steps to the left. I want to get that rock wall in the shot.
Ah, great idea. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1. From all indications, Isla Damas would seem a tropical island getaway where one could expect to indulge in sunbathing, fine food, and exotic entertainment. But according to members of One Planet, this South Sea paradise has been turned into a living nightmare. I'm Sandra Crescent with In Focus, standing here on a beachhead somewhere in the South Pacific, where abusive animal testing is even now taking place under the guise of what they call Project Carnivore. Joining me here to expose this cruel mishandling are One Planet champions Jerry Ryan, Ted Marks, and his sister Darla, who over the last 5 years have led the charge in protecting our planet from ruthless capitalists. Also supporting One Planet's cause is actress and model Carrie Evans, featured in last season's reality-based Rack 'em Up. Together with my cameraman Dirk Preston, we intend to reveal the shocking details of these heinous and disastrous experiments. We'll be back with more after these words.
Hey, you forgot our captain.
Yeah. What about Mikey?
Forget it, pal. I'm just another one of your ruthless capitalists.
Well then, I guess we should get going. Everyone ready?
Got enough food and water for 3 days.
Oh hell, we'll be back in the mainland by then. Ted, same page?
Same page, my brother.
Let's do it.
So, Captain, I would have thought you'd stay behind and catch some rays.
Normally I would. This time I've got my reasons for making sure you all get back on one piece.
Reasons?
Yeah, 5,000 of them.
Sir, we may have a problem.
What is it, Major?
The overlook team from the Conroy never made it to the extraction point. In fact, they haven't established radio communication since they put down the island late yesterday afternoon.
Damn.
What do you want me to do, sir?
Well, I'm not putting any more men on that rock until I know for certain what's going down there. I'll contact Admiral Nelson myself. I'm sure he's more than a little concerned about those missing men.
He was, sir.
I'll get him set up a reconnaissance flight, take some photographs.
Sir, if I may ask, what are we looking for?
I wish I knew, Major. I wish I knew.
Ryan, do you know where you're going?
According to my sources, the compound is approximately 3 miles inland from any point along the shoreline.
Well, I hope you're right, because this little nature hike of yours is playing havoc with my shoe leather.
Well, according to the map, we should be there in less than an hour if we keep up this pace.
Let's hope so, sweetie.
Don't worry, Captain. We'll find it.
Should have stayed on the boat.
What's your secret?
What secret?
Well, we've been walking over an hour and you haven't even cracked a sweat.
Heck, when I did rack 'em up last year, we spent 6 weeks in the Amazon. Compared to that, this is a walk in the park.
Jeez Louise. What was that?
Sounds like something you don't want to see up close.
Stunner, what are you doing with that? I had strict orders, no guns.
Back off, pal. That might be fine for you and your people, but I live in a different world.
I don't care what world you live in, Captain. The only weapon I want here is that camera. I paid for this trip. You work for me.
Listen, son, when you stepped on my boat, you became a paying customer, not my boss. According to the law, the captain has the last word. And this is the last word.
We're not on your boat anymore, are we?
It's a plain fact. Perhaps you and your friends want to swim back to Bora Bora? No, I didn't think so.
Jerry, come on, man, knock it off. Man's got a point. After hearing that sound, I'm glad one of us has a gun, huh?
All right. Just keep moving.
What is it?
Someone's farming.
Is that corn?
Sure is.
Look at the size of it. It's over 2 stories tall.
Hey, Dirk.
Yeah.
Get a shot of this.
All over. It's gonna take one hell of a tractor to harvest that crop, I can tell you that.
So, Mr. Ryan, is this a part of Project Carnivore?
What else can it be? At least we know we're on the right track.
Well, when you look at that, home sweet home.
Who the hell built this way out here?
It doesn't look very military to me. Are you guys sure you have the right island?
We are now. Jerry, show the man the picture.
Look here. My informant got me this classified photo when he was making copies of the secret documents. All the testing is going on right there in that house.
Who are these two guys?
The guy on the right, I'm not sure. The guy on the left is positively identified as Dr. William Richardson.
The geneticist?
That's him. His theories on DNA cloning, textbook throughout the world.
Why the hell did he come out here in the middle of nowhere?
Simple, baby. He sold out. This kind of testing, illegal in the United States. So the US government trekked him all the way out here.
Well, I wouldn't take everything you're told at face value. From what I've read of the man, he's always been pro-environment.
Well, why don't we go on and see what he has to say for himself?
Well, wait. What about the guards you talked about?
I don't see any.
Hey, that doesn't mean they're not there. I think we should take this nice and slow.
All right, where to go right now? I don't want him to have any time to shred any documents or destroy any evidence. You ready?
I was born ready.
All right, let's go.
All right, Dirk, roll camera. The plan is in motion. This is the moment of truth. A small group of people are attempting to expose a high-level government conspiracy. And InFocus is here to make sure you see it all. I'm Sandra Crescent. We're going in. What's the matter, you guys?
It's locked.
Let's try around back.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Hello? Uninvited guests.
I'll go check upstairs.
So, where is everybody?
I don't know. Let's go check in here.
Maybe the lab's not in the house.
That is, if it ever was here.
Do you think they knew we were coming?
No, not a chance. It's gotta be here somewhere.
Dirk, cut it.
Whatever you say, Sam. Mind if I step up for a smoke?
Take your time. So, Mr. Ryan, it looks like your informant was wrong.
He wasn't. The lab's on the island. We're gonna find it.
Hey, pal. You're dealing with the government here. They're not in the business of being stupid. If there were sentries posted, we wouldn't have been able to walk right in here the way we did. And besides, I don't think we frightened these people off.
Oh, yeah? Well, tell me, who do you think did?
You got eyes just like me? Take a look in the kitchen. The food is half eaten. Those people, they must be gone for at least 2 days.
Nobody upstairs, just a lot of unmade beds.
They left mid-sentence, and I'm beginning to think we should do the same.
I think that's a very good idea.
And who are you?
Being that I have the gun, I think I have the right to ask that question first.
We're with, One Planet.
Oh, and that just gives you the right to come barging in on private property?
Sorry, we didn't see any no trespassing signs.
Sorry doesn't cut it. If
If you would have read your nautical charts, you would have known that this quadrant is a military reserve and it's off limits to civilians.
Look, Miss
Richardson.
Miss Richardson, we'd be more than happy to leave right now if you'll let us.
Oh, it's not in my hands, but if you've got a boat, we all need to get off this island right now.
Why is that? Is there something you don't want us to see?
If you stick around any longer, you'll see it all right.
I knew it.
Shut your yap, Ryan. As I was saying, our skip is down in the lagoon. We could all be off this island directly.
No, Captain. We didn't come all the way out here to tuck tail and leave. I'd like to know a little bit more about this thing we're not supposed to see.
Look, at the risk of your life and everybody else in this room, I suggest that we depart right now, sir. Good. Wise decision.
I hit it every time. I swear it was like bullets didn't even face it.
Oh, it's gonna take a lot more than a 38 to stop what's on this island.
Sir? The intel photos from Isla Damas just came in over the satellite.
Good, let's look at them. Map guys get a look at these?
They're going over them right now. There's nothing of any real interest except this large mound right here.
Looks like just a big rock to me.
Well, I tend to agree, sir, but the pilot who took that photo swears on a Bible that rock was moving.
Have the planes go back in there again, with video this time.
Sir, getting a video sweep of that island from moving jets.
Just do it. I'll wait on further action until I can determine exactly what the hell is happening on that island.
Yes, sir.
This is Sandra Crescent again from Isla Damas, where a scientific experiment has gone horribly wrong.
Why can't you do this on the damn boat?
Let's just hope she wraps this up quick.
I knew something strange was going on here. I just had no idea as to this extent.
Why can't we just go home?
Inadvertently created horrid mutations. One which has taken his life, the lives of most of his crew, as well as my cameraman and friend, Dirk Preston.
Dad, we need to get off of this island now.
I'll get you off. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it.
I'm
We
scared.
have to tell the world what's going on here.
I just want to go home.
When In Focus returns, we'll speak with Dr. Richardson's daughter, Susan, the only surviving member of the scientific team.
Right, that's it. Tip and cover. We need cover now. Why? Is that thing coming back? No, it's something else. Now everybody follow me.
No, wait a minute. Let's just go back in the house.
No, because what's coming for us can run right through that house. Now come on. Stop. Don't move. Don't move a muscle. We can take this down to the 3rd level. Come on, let's go. This way.
Go ahead.
Damn it, I knew this place existed.
All right, everybody, we're safe. The creature can't get us down here.
Well, I'm simply delighted about that, lady. I only have one question. Now, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, I'll second that.
It's like I told you all before. It's Project Carnivore. Secret government experiments on defenseless animals.
Well, they're not defenseless anymore, bud.
Yeah, you mind telling us what's going on here?
Look, you people weren't invited here, and I really have no obligation to say anything to you.
That may be true, Doctor, but we just lost 2 crew members. I think that deserves some form of explanation.
You're right, Captain. I'm sorry. Look, I never meant for any of this to happen. Neither did my father. Project Carnivore was not intended to create monsters. Okay, we were out here to develop a biocatalyst that would help increase plant growth with some elements of animal DNA. And at first, we were extremely successful.
How's that?
Well, with the proper concentrated doses of my father's isotopes, we were able to create an entire acre of super corn within a week, with enough food value to bake 1 million loaves of bread.
Yeah, we saw your handiwork on the way in here.
Believe me, that was just the beginning. Dad! Dad!
Yeah, honey.
I can't believe this. The soil where we first planted our crops, they've retained 93% of its nutrients. If we had 5,000 acres of this, we could feed every single soul in the world.
You know, you sounded just like your mom just then. I guess we can afford more than one optimist in the family, can't we? You and I both know we have a lot more testing to do on this thing before we spring it on the rest of the world, all right? You ready for the dog and pony show?
When's the general coming?
I just saw the chopper fly over. He's probably halfway from the helipad by now.
I'll go tell the others in the lab.
Yeah, tell him to straighten the ties, too. Go ahead, honey. I'll be right there. Sons of...
Well, Doctor, I'd say congratulations are in order. To my mind, your experiments here are an unqualified success.
Well, thank you, General. Somehow I have a funny feeling you didn't take that puddle jumper all the way out here just to pat me on the back, though, did you?
No, that's true. But I think you'll be happy to learn that after due diligence at the Pentagon, we've decided to expand your little operation here.
Really? Well, how so?
Well, for starters, we're thinking of tripling your funding.
Well, now, who will I have to murder to make that happen?
No one. Although we are hoping that some of your discoveries could have some military applications.
Military applications. Let me see if I can get this right. Don't tell me. You want me to mutate the Matrix, right? That way you can feed it to your enemies and then watch them blow up and explode like big birthday balloons. Come on, General, I must be close, huh?
Don't be ridiculous, Doctor. You and I both know that your growth matrix has potential way beyond just food applications.
Oh, sure. Yeah, like killing other human beings.
Dad.
It's all right, honey. Look, General, I think I know where you are going with this thing. And frankly, I'm not interested in taking the same path, nor is my crew. I'm afraid you made this trip for nothing.
You have it all wrong, Doctor. We do not want you to make some super weapon or doomsday device. Look, all we want you to do is explore the potential of your growth matrix on a couple of living animals.
Well, no. What kind of animals are we talking about here, General?
Lieutenant, if you please. For now, Doctor, you can start with this.
But despite my father's initial objections, we went ahead and we started testing on some of the king cobra snakes and Komodo dragons.
That's an odd couple. Why not a dog and a cat?
Well, because both creatures are amphibious and they both have a high immunity to human disease. The Navy was hoping that we could use their DNA to create a vaccine that would make their troops not only immune to any kind of biological warfare, but that would make them stronger and more agile as well.
But then something went wrong, didn't it?
Very. We bombarded the animals for several months, but with no significant results. Then one night last week, Dr. Rhodes went out to feed them. And something happened. tried calling for help, but our shortwave radio tower was down, probably toppled by one of those creatures. Dr. Michaels, he's our head engineer. He took his team up there in our helicopter to try and fix it. But they never returned. That next morning, the Komodo was back looking for us.
Then what happened?
We scattered. I can't vouch for everyone. But I know that my father and his assistant Brian didn't make it. I came back to the bunker for safety and to wait for the inevitable.
What do you mean inevitable?
This was a top secret project, a highly unstable one. We were ordered to report every 24 hours to the command center at Pearl.
Sounds like you missed your deadline.
Yeah, we're 36 hours past due. It's only a matter of time before Washington senses trouble and they pull the plug on this.
So then they fly in and chopper us out.
I was in the service. The military's idea of pulling the plug doesn't mean they come in and rescue everybody.
That's correct. More than likely, they'll blow this entire island out of existence, clean and simple. The entire project just sinks into obscurity.
Hey, listen. What's that sound?
Jets.
Are we safe down here?
It's just reinforced concrete.
It all depends on the type of ordnance they use.
Did they do it?
No, we would have heard the explosion, felt the shockwave. Must have been a recon team.
Look, Captain, let's just get back to the boat and get the hell off this island now.
Now, it's not going to be so easy with two predators out there, is it?
Those are just the two you've seen.
You mean there's more?
Well, depending how they reacted to the Matrix, there could be 10, a dozen of each. Each of them devouring all the other life forms on this island for sustenance.
I guess that puts us next on the menu.
I'm not going. Stay in here. Stay in here. I'm gonna take my chances.
Ted. You're not thinking straight. You stay here, you don't stand a chance.
He's right, Ted. You've got to come with us.
Why? So I can end up like Darla?
Listen, man. We're all really sorry about what happened to your sister. She was a beautiful person. But trust me, she'd want you to leave too. You stay here, you risk being buried alive. As your friend, I can't let that happen. Same page?
Same page.
Good. Come on, let's get out of here, man.
We got about 4 or 5 hours of daylight left. If we hurry and don't run into any of your experiments, we should make the boat by sundown.
Captain, my father's got some extra ammo upstairs in the house.
That's great, because I'm gonna need it.
I don't know what good it's gonna do us, but I guess it's better than going empty-handed.
Well, I always feel more comfortable with a loaded weapon in my hand. Know what I mean, Jerry?
Sir, video surveillance tapes arrived.
Good. Let's take a look. God.
Sir, is that what I think it is?
Komodo dragons.
Yeah, but the size, they're both as large as a house. What the hell happened out there?
I don't know. I can tell you with assurance, Project Carnivore has gotten way out of hand. Wait a minute.
What the hell?
What? Looks like a private yacht.
Yeah, or a fishing boat, but what's it doing way out there?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
Think he might be lost?
No. No, I think it's trouble. There may be someone on that island trying to take that experiment.
If they are, they're in for a big surprise. What do we do, sir?
I'll give Richardson and his team until noon tomorrow to check in.
And if they don't?
If they don't, I want that entire island pulverized.
Sir, you can't just leave them out there not knowing whether they're dead or alive.
Major, I do not want Project Carnivore falling into the wrong hands.
What about the boat, sir?
Call Nelson on the convoy. Tell him I want that scow on the bottom by sundown.
Yes, sir.
Further you think it is?
Hour, 45 minutes, depends how fast we can move.
But we should get a move on.
Don't get reckless. A wrong move out here could be our last.
Fine.
Jerry, it's starting to get dark.
Relax, honey. We're close. We'll make it.
You need any help with that?
No thanks, I got it.
You know, if we have to make a run for it, I'd leave that camera equipment behind.
No way, not a chance. This is a career maker right here.
Provided somebody sees it.
Oh, believe me, it'll be seen the moment we dock somewhere civilized. This tape is going straight to the nearest broadcast station.
That tape's not gonna do you any good if you're in the belly of one of those giants.
Hold it. Did you guys hear that?
Here, take this. What happened to his face?
Is that jungle rot?
No, that's not jungle rot.
Susan, where's your father?
He's gone. I'm the only one left.
Oh, God. I gotta tell him. I gotta tell the world.
Tell him what? What happened up there at the tower?
We got up there first thing in the morning, and we saw the tower was down on our flyby. We thought we could fix it. So Henderson set us down about 100 yards away in a clearing. As soon as we got out of the chopper, it came at us. Got it first. Damn thing got him on the run. Then Anderson tried to get over the security gate. He didn't make it. We went into the brush and escaped. I got covered with this secretion, and my skin burned and peeled.
What do you think caused it?
It's gotta be the saliva.
Saliva?
From the Komodo. Even at its normal size, a Komodo saliva is highly toxic. Who knows how powerful it can be in these giants?
We should have said no. We shouldn't have messed with nature. Too high a price.
So, Doctor, is what he had contagious?
No, it's not viral. Just be careful where you walk. God knows how much of this stuff is around.
How do we bury him?
We don't. It'll be dark soon. We're running out of time.
You don't propose we just leave him here to rot, do you?
Ryan, he's biodegradable. You want to stick around and dig a grave, dig one for yourself as well. Me, I want to get off this rock as soon as possible.
He's right. We don't have any time. Let's go.
Look! There's the Zodiac!
Yeah, just where we left it.
Well, let's go.
Come on!
That's a nice vessel you got there, Captain.
And it never looked better to me. Son of a...
Oh no.
Holy crap!
What are we gonna do now?
Run!
Oh my God!
Run!
Dad! Dad, you gotta get out of there!
Come on! He's gone! Forget it, he's done! Run! Run!
Did you get what you wanted, Miss Crescent?
Hope you were right about the cold weather.
Don't worry, amphibious creatures are cold-blooded. They need a lot of warmth to maintain their metabolisms. They don't travel well at night.
And neither do we. But tomorrow come sunrise, you better figure something out. Before it's too late.
Like what?
Well, I suggest we build a raft.
That could take some time.
That would take quite a while. We'd be open targets out there on the beach.
So what's your plan?
Hike to the middle of the island, find the helicopter, and I fly us out of here.
You're a pilot?
7 years, airborne rangers, Persian Gulf War.
Wait a minute, you saw what that guy looked like. How do we know the monster hasn't destroyed the chopper as well?
We don't. But as far as I can see, it's the only risk worth taking. And I, for one, am gonna go for it.
Well, you can all follow the pipe if you like. But if that chopper's out of commission, we're done. And you saw what they did with the boat.
I'm sorry.
So, what do we do now?
Well, if I'd brought my guitar, we could all sing Kumbaya.
Or come with me. That sure is appropriate.
Don't worry. We're gonna get out of this. I'm gonna go get some wood. Build us a nice fire.
Jerry, come on. You can't be right about everything.
But it's just too big of a risk. Son of a bitch thinks he knows everything when he doesn't.
I know, but we don't have the tools or the time to build a raft for 5 people. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Captain, you need any help?
Nah, there's not a dry stick in this whole jungle.
It's funny. The last time I sat around a campfire was at a college beach party back in the States.
Must have been a good time.
It was.
No reality TV show can compare to the horror and tragedy that has befallen this remote spot in the South Pacific. If there was ever an island you wanted to be voted off of, this one is it. I only hope that fate will lend a hand to save us. We've already witnessed the gruesome deaths of 3 of our meager crew. And what started off as a piece of entertainment news has turned into a life and death struggle to survive.
Look, there's enough driftwood around here. We could tear up pieces of our clothing and bind it together. We might not hold forever, but at least we could try paddling out away from this.
Stop! You saw what happened to Ted. That thing could still be in the water. We wouldn't have a chance.
And what kind of chance do we take in trekking up to the top of this island?
Jer, you said you always trusted my intuition, right?
Yeah, I have.
Well, I believe that helicopter's there and it will take us to safety. Same page.
Yeah, same page.
You ever go to college?
Nah. Out of high school, straight to boot camp.
And what brought you all the way out here?
I got my discharge from Pearl. Had no one to go home to in the States, so I bought a fishing boat. Lost the fishing boat. Here I am.
Ah. You're the strong, silent type. Toting guns, tramping around the South Pacific. A regular buccaneer. All that's missing is the booze.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
You know, you remind me of a pirate.
Blackbeard.
No, Captain Kidd. I was only joking.
I didn't know a beautiful lady scientist would come equipped with a sense of humor.
Well, I think I would have gone crazy if I didn't have one.
Yeah.
Come on. We better get back.
The monstrous behemoths you've seen on this tape are not the creation of a Hollywood effects wizard, but living, breathing byproducts of self-serving men who have recklessly transgressed the boundaries of nature. I only hope that this tape will be found and hopefully prevent this heinous tragedy from ever happening again. I'm Sandra Crescent. Thank you.
Bravo. Let's just get some sleep. Tomorrow's a big day.
Oh, yes, General. I'll be here through the night and into tomorrow. If anything happens, I'll notify you and the President immediately. Goodbye, then. What do you got?
Ship's been destroyed, sir. Infrared showed there was no one on board at the time.
And?
And you were right. It was a private charter out of Bora Bora, owned and skippered by a man named Michael A. Stoddard.
What do you got on him?
Former airborne ranger. Helicopter pilot, honorably discharged in '98.
Doesn't sound like a spy or terrorist to me.
Or me. So where does that leave us?
Start snooping around. See if we can find out who chartered this boat. Maybe that'll give us a clue.
Sir, but...
But what?
Sir, if you don't mind my saying, if there are U.S. civilians on the island, perhaps we should find out who they are before we start bombing them?
You mean like some nosy congressman or a team of news people?
It's a possibility, sir.
Frankly, Major, I don't care if all Capitol Hill took a vacation on that island. I want it leveled by noon tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how far is it?
It's up there, along the Mutari Escarpment. My dad called it the Sleeping Giant. Could be about a 3-hour walk.
I'd say more like 4 or 5 if we're lucky.
We'll make it. It's a mighty steep mountain. How the hell can you land a chopper on that anyway?
There's a plateau on the other side, about 1,000 feet below the summit. It's not hard to find.
Well, let's get going then.
Right. There's some dense foliage along the beach there. We can travel with relative safety till we hit the Fern Grotto. Then the river heads straight to the northeast face of the mountain.
Good. Doctor, if you don't mind, I'll take the lead.
It's fine with me, Captain.
Hey, Ryan. You gotta shoot one of those things. Make sure my back doesn't get in the way.
Don't worry, Captain. I'm with one planet. And unfortunately, that includes you.
Well, there it is. That's the way up.
But what about the water? Do we have to walk through it?
Sure looks that way.
But what if that snake's in there?
Yeah, there is that. Well, that would have woke him up.
Woke me up.
Looks shallow enough to cross here. Put your backpacks on top of your heads if you want to keep them dry. If you see me go under, might be a clue to stop. Hey, Ryan, it's starting to get deep out here. Keep that gun dry.
Yeah, whatever you say, Buana.
Jerry, what's the matter?
My back is on fire!
Oh my god, it's a snake!
I don't think so.
You gotta help him.
I gotta get out of here. Move it!
Just get your asses on shore. I'll get them. Go.
Be careful.
Come on.
We're almost there. Come on.
Take it easy. Take it easy. God, what's that? What's wrong?
Oh my god, what are those things?
Leeches, but none like I've ever seen. Doc, you got a lighter in there? Hold it against the leech so I'll try to peel it off.
All right, please. I'm starting to feel sick. Oh, God!
Good. All right, next one.
God.
Quit your complaining. Even a nature boy like you can't be upset about killing a couple slugs. Okay. Oh, there's just this.
What's that?
It's damn good Irish whiskey, and believe me, I hate wasting it.
What's it for?
Give it a few moments. Take away the pain.
It's not working.
It's funny, it always works for me. All right, listen. You dab this on the wounds, it'll kill the bacteria, okay? They'll be all right.
Carrie, this is penicillin. You make sure he takes it.
Thank you. Thank you both.
Doctor, is there anything on this island you didn't supersize?
Unfortunately, Captain, the jungle is symbiotic. A mosquito, an insect, or for that matter, even a leech that feeds on one of these giants could be infected with the new DNA matrix.
So you're saying any small creature that comes in close contact with these monsters can itself become gigantic?
I think the leech proves that.
Well, how long does it take?
Well, the matrix levels injected into the Komodo and the snake were direct, and it took a couple of weeks for them to grow large. Now, secondary exposure would be diluted, but the infection rate could be exponential.
So eventually every life form on this island will become mammoth in size.
If their DNA accepts the matrix, yes.
A seagull or a fish could get a mouthful of that stuff and spread it all over the world?
Which is exactly why the military won't hesitate to destroy this entire island.
It may already be too late.
So, Doc, could I be infected too?
Possibly. It's too early to tell.
Does it have the same effect on human beings?
It's unknown.
Oh, shoot.
Well, Ryan, if the helicopter's not there, maybe you could just pick us up in your hand and wait us back to Bora Bora. Come on, we gotta keep moving.
Permission to speak freely, sir?
Granted.
Sir, I think in light of what we now know, we should send another extraction team to the island and get those people off before the bombing run.
Negative. It's too dangerous. I'm not losing another man.
Sir, if the media ever finds out that we deliberately wiped out a TV anchor woman and a team of environmentalists, they'll be hell to pay.
If the media ever discovers that we accidentally created a horde of giant monsters, there'll be more than hell to pay.
Sir, they're human beings, innocent civilians.
These people are trespassers. They're trespassers on a U.S. military reserve. Probably dead already.
What if there's an investigation?
We've already taken care of that. Project Carnivores and the Ghost Files, along with the UFOs. If anything does turn up, I'll issue a letter of regret and offer my condolences to the families.
Condolences?
Major, that is all. Now, if you don't mind, I want you to call Nelson and the Conroy and tell them to start prepping those jets. Bombing begins at 1200 hours.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Dismissed.
You guys! Hold up. Jerry needs to rest.
Okay, let's take 5 minutes. Doc, is there anything you can do for him?
How you doing?
Not so good, I think.
You feeling feverish?
Yeah, kind of dizzy.
I'm gonna have to give you a bigger dose of penicillin this time. Here you are. Turn your arm over. There you go, okay?
Thanks.
So how's he doing?
Not good. There's not much more I can do for him.
You did all you can.
Here, Jared, drink this.
No, there's not much left. You save it for yourself.
No, you need it.
No, stop. Carrie, I'm so sorry I brought you here. I never meant for this to happen. It's a horrible mistake.
No, Jerry. You did what you thought was right, and so did I. That's why I'm here. Because I believe in you.
Love you, Carrie.
So how much further to the helicopter?
Not far. It's only about a quarter mile from here. The only problem is, it's a steep ascent to that plateau.
He's not gonna make it.
Yeah, he'll make it. I'll help him. I hate to admit it, but the little bugger's starting to grow on me.
You know, Captain, you put up a great front. I don't think you're as hard-boiled as you'd like us to believe.
It's not easy being an asshole all the time. Come on, Ryan. You got a flight to catch, my friend.
Thanks, Captain.
Conroy, this is Able 1. Able 1, do you read? Ready, you Able 1. We are approximately 100 kilometers out from target. Estimating strike in approximately 20 minutes.
Well, we made it. Help me get him down here.
Yes.
Over here!
I did it. I'm going home.
You think it's okay?
Looks in good order from here, but who knows? Let me go back and get Ryan and we'll head over.
Do you need any help?
No, stay here. Keep a lookout.
Is the helicopter there?
Yep, not more than 100 yards from here.
Thank God. Do you think it can fly?
It's open, sweetheart. Help me get him up.
I'm not dead yet. I'll make it.
Yeah!
After nearly 36 grueling hours, our perilous ordeal on the forbidden island of Isla Damas is about to come to an end. What are you doing? I'm not done yet.
Yes, you are. You can finish your story when you go back to civilization. Now, come on.
Captain, we have a problem.
What now?
The Komodo. It's back.
Where?
This way. Stay low.
Can it see us?
No, but it could smell us. That's why it came here.
God, can't that son of a bitch find food somewhere else?
At this point, we're the only food left.
So what do we do?
I say we go around.
Oh God, it's going right for the chopper.
It probably smells human scent there.
If it is much as Nick's one of those blades we cooked.
I'm telling you guys, we should go around. They won't see us.
What the hell do you think it's gonna do when I fire up the engine? Run away?
Maybe if we just wait long enough, it'll leave.
Yeah, what if it doesn't?
We gotta figure out some way to distract it.
How in the hell are we gonna do that?
I wish I knew.
What now? Did it pick up our scent?
I can't be sure, but it senses something. Probably pretty close.
We may just have to wait a long time.
We don't have a long time, okay? You saw what happened to the boat. I'm surprised they haven't started bombing us already.
Jerry, you guys, Jerry's missing.
Hey! Over here! Come get me, you worthless reptile! Hey, over here! Come get me! Come here! Come here, that's it! Stupid fool! Wait here, wait here!
Jerry, go back!
Get to the chopper now!
Jerry, look out behind you! Oh my God, Jerry! Come on!
Not turning over.
Gonna gas in it?
Gauge is 3/4 full. Wait a minute.
What are you doing?
All right, ladies, last chance. Cross your fingers.
Come on.
Started. All good, all good. All right, ladies, hang on. We're taking off.
Yes?
They made it out alive. Some of them, anyway.
How? Did you hear that from the convoy?
No, sir, it's on the news.
The new?
Every channel. I'll prepare a statement for you.
Yes, Major, you do that.